To my fellow writers, it's a new week, which means it's time to set some goals. I used to only do this at the beginning of every month, but I'm finding weekly goals to be very beneficial for my writing practice. The same way that monthly goals break down the writing process, this breaks it down even further, and it gives me even smaller steps to take every single day, so I feel like I'm actually making progress and I can keep out the self-doubt and the imposter syndrome thoughts. I can keep all those away when I am actively working on it every single day. My 3 goals this week is going to be writing 2,500 words, which is about 500 words a day. I haven't had a solid writing week in months. I've had like a solid writing day, but not a solid writing week. So I'm gonna go for 2,500, which means I either am writing 500 words a day or having to break that up, but 2,500 words, that is the goal. I'm also going to be reading The War of Art, Break Through the Blocks, and Win Your Inner Creative Battles. My goal is to finish this book this week. It's not that long, and there is just so much inspirational content in here, so not only will this be encouraging me to write my actual book and give me some personal tips that I will use, but this also helps me come up with content. I'm also going to start outlining my novel, which I know it's like, start outlining it, but start outlining it in a physical notebook. I have done planning on my laptop, but I want to transfer it to this book, and I want to have just a dedicated notebook to my story where I can do my character briefs. I can draw some pictures if I want. I can just scribble and, take this out with me and observe and write things down. I just want one book where I can keep all of my writing stuff. I have this notebook, but this one kind of turned into freelance work, journalism work, and not just my novel. So there's a lot in here. There's also like letters I've written to myself, content ideas. So this was from 2022. So there's just a lot in here, and I want one that is solely and only dedicated to writing. Oh, and a 4th goal. My goal is to document this whole week. So I want to document every single day, seeing how much I read, how much I write, what I'm outlining, and then I will share that at the end of the week as well. Feel free to let me know what your goals are in the comments, and we're going to be doing this every single week. So come along, we're going to be doing it.